Hi YouTubers, this is Bree Lily. I'm coming to do a quick vlog on having tonsillectomy surgery. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay you guys, I'm so aggravated because I just recorded this video and it deleted. So I have to re-say everything over. Okay, so I'm coming to you guys to talk about my experience with having a tonsillectomy. I thought that by doing such a small surgery that it was gonna be a breeze. I have had my wisdom teeth pulled out and I had a breast reduction surgery a year ago. And this was the worst pain I have ever had in my life. Worst. See, I can't even say my words right after the tonsillectomy. But we're gonna get to that. So I'm gonna start with the day of the surgery. They take you, okay, you get dressed in your room, basics. Take it to the operating room. Before you get there, they're gonna stick your IV with some medicine to kind of draw you down on your way to the operating room. Put you on the operating table. Ask you some questions, stick something in you. Psh, wow, you sleep. Now with my experience with this surgery, my IV was much painful than my breast reduction. When I take, for some reason this IV hurt so much. It hurted so much. I don't know why, because normally IVs don't hurt me, but it did that day. And when they put the medicine in as well, it hurted for like 3 seconds. But of course, you're gonna be asleep after that, so that doesn't matter. But for some reason, it hurt this time. Okay, so you come out of the operating room. I think it took them literally 15 minutes. My mom said it took them 15 minutes. 15 minutes after coming from back there, they called her and said I was in recovery. 15 minutes, you guys. So I went into recovery. Of course, they have to make sure that you're breathing properly so that you won't make sure you don't need an oxygen machine or anything like that. You go back to your room. They give whoever is with you your medication to go get it because they're narcotics, so they cannot call these prescriptions in. So it's best to have someone trusted with you because you know you can't drive after your tonsillectomy. Excuse me, you guys, my foot fell asleep. So, after my tonsillectomy, my mom took me to CVS. You know, she drove to go get my medicine and things like that. She got my medicine. We ended up going home. The medicine is instructed to take every 4 to 6 hours. They also gave me nausea medicine, but I didn't need the nausea medicine. When I first had my breast reduction, I was nauseated, and I did throw up. But the second procedure, where I was on anesthetics, I didn't throw up or anything like that. I felt nauseous. So I get home. About 2 hours later, I was in terrible pain. So I had to hurry up and take the medicine. What they gave me was the liquid hydrocodone. And to be honest, that medicine did not even work for me. That medicine did not even work for me, you guys. I was just still in pain. Okay, so I slept most of day 1. Day 2, I could not talk. Like when I first came out of the, after my surgery, I talked that first day. The 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th day, 6th and 7th. I believe the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th was the worst of them all. You can barely swallow. You can't eat. You can barely drink. And I was spitting up so much spit and mucus. It was terrifying. And the taste was disgusting. Okay? This had to be the most painful disgusting surgery I have ever had. Well, I only had 2 or 3, but this experience was terrible. Okay, that's what I'm coming to talk to you guys about. My experience. Now, some people, like when I tell you the whole time I was on the sofa, the couch, I was on YouTube looking up everyone's experience. Majority of them had the same experience I had, but some people it was painless. But mine was so painful. And they tell you with age, the older that you are, the worse that the pain is. So 3, 4, 5, 6 was the worst days, and it was just horrible, you guys. Number 1, I'm gonna give you some tips. Do not eat anything with dairy in it. Dairy will thicken the mucus in your throat so that you won't be able to swallow. Make sure you drink lots of fluids. Tip 2, make sure you drink lots of fluids, because you are going to be so weak. You guys, on this surgery, I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks. 20 pounds in 2 weeks because I was not eating. I could not eat because my throat was hurting so bad. The 3rd day, I did try to eat soup, but it was just horrible for me. Water even became painful to swallow. And you have to have that water. If you're not eating, they say if you don't eat, make sure you're hydrated. So make sure you eat, drink lots of water. Another thing, another tip, tip 3, or whatever tip I'm on. Start with a popsicle. It will help you numbing the throat, numbing the pain for at least 15 minutes. It's sad to say 15 minutes. But at least for 15 minutes, it will numb it. Day 5, I was able to get down 1/4 of a popsicle. Day 6, I was able to get down 2/4. Day 7, I was able to eat a whole popsicle. By day 8, I was able to eat 2 and 3 popsicles. So the popsicles really help. Even if you're not eating, you're going to lose a lot of weight because you're not eating. But that medicine is going to tear your stomach up, and it's going to make you constipated. The medicine made my stomach cramp so bad because I did not have any food on it. And it's going to take you about 2 weeks before you're even able to use the bathroom. I wasn't able to talk until maybe day 11. They told me on day 7 that I had to start talking and utilizing those muscles or they wasn't going to work properly. My main thing is I sing, so I was very concerned about my singing and having a change in my vocals due to the tonsillectomy, but the tonsillectomy is not going to affect the vocals unless they cut in too deep to the wrong thing. So my experience was like not as bad as some people because they had to get their cuts recauterized, but I didn't because I was very careful, especially when what I was consuming, because you know I can only consume water and popsicles really help. They also said that putting ice packs, was it ice packs? No, putting ice packs can really help you. It can really help you sometimes, but I think the first 2 days you should go with hot towels. That also helps. Hot towels, not just cold stuff. The first 2 days I used hot stuff, then I transferred to the cold stuff, the ice. So I used ice to help me, and especially when trying to sleep, but it didn't work when trying to sleep because he had sleep apnea, because it was just crazy. You were just all off. So you majority are going to sleep during the day, but at night you're not going to be able to sleep. So I would recommend you guys look out for that because it's crazy. It's all out of whack, especially I'm 22, so it was a real painful surgery for me. Also, another thing is I've noticed that I no longer have a uvula. The back of my throat is completely empty. Completely empty. Why? I don't know. They never told me about removing a uvula, and my uvula was a normal size uvula, so I don't even understand why it is gone. But I am so happy that I got my tonsils removed. Like, it's worth the pain because, you guys, it was terrible for me. I was always congested. When I get too elevated and my voice gets too elevated, my tonsils would close in my throat and I would choke. At night, like, I would snore really loudly, or I can't breathe because my tonsils were so big. So, and it also helped my range with my voice with singing. So I am so glad I had the tonsillectomy. It is a pain, and I'm not gonna lie and say this is gonna be easy for you, because it's gonna be hard. Majority of you, not everyone has the same pain, but majority will have this pain. And I'm not gonna say you're not gonna have this pain. It depends on how old you are. Because kids tend to, it's nothing for them, but for us, it's a lot. And some people, I just don't understand, because the pain is horrible. I didn't have to get myself recauterized or anything like that, but the pain was terrifying. I will say on day 5, it did bleed just a bit, just a little bit, because the scabs were starting to fall off. So that's the only time that it bled, just a little bit. So other than that, those horrible things, my surgery went smoothly. But I'm still concerned of why I don't have a uvula, like it's gone. And certain like certain sounds you can't make because you don't have that vibration coming from that uvula. But everything else is wonderful. If you have any questions about insurance or anything like that, just comment below. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I also have a video on my breast reduction as well for those who was top heavy. So don't forget to subscribe, or any questions, just comment and I'll come do another video for you guys. And for those that's going to have a tonsillectomy, tonsillectomy. Okay, there we go. For those that's going to have a tonsillectomy, I just hope the best for you and a safe procedure for you. Any questions, anything, just comment below and let me know, or question me and I will be glad to answer your questions. You guys have a beautiful day. Don't forget to subscribe here. Thumbs up.